Welcome back to another episode of the Revolutionary Girl Utena. So in the previous one, we got to see a lot of Nanami, right? And a lot of Nanami as a character got introduced and kind of shown to us a bit more. And I'm really liking the direction of the story and the direction of how it's telling the story more so, right? And it's actually going deeper into the characters. It's actually showing a bit more of a... I think it's actually going a bit more, I guess, into a dramatic... type of storytelling, which is really good. I'm really liking it. So yeah, as I said, it's going deeper into the characters, and we got to see Nanami in the previous one and how obsessed she is with the idea of Touga, right, and stuff like that. So yeah, we got to see how she's willing to do anything to remove all obstacles that are in her way to obtaining Touga, no matter what. No matter what she needs to do, she's gonna do it if it means getting closer to Touga and to her brother, right? And yeah, we saw how she even got rid of the kitten that was taking the attention away from her. Touga's attention away from her, from Nanami, right? And it was the kitten that she gave Touga, and then she got rid of it as well. So yeah, we see that she has there's no limit that she wouldn't go past to get Touga's attention. So, and his full affection. And also, on the other side, we have Touga, who is willing to do kind of like a similar thing of, well, not really similar, but he is trying his hardest to get Utena's, not attention, but Utena's affection. And he is succeeding from what we're seeing from Utena here, right? What's being shown to us. It does feel like she is getting kind of sucked into the idea of Touga being the prince and stuff like that she's been searching for. And him being like, oh, am I not kind of like the prince in your fantasy and stuff like that? Or in your memory and stuff? Kind of superimposing himself as the prince into, or kind of like, yeah, including himself into the fantasy of a prince that Utena has. Just kind of taking advantage of the past trauma that Utena has built up. Very, very wild stuff happening here. So I am very much curious to see where this is gonna go from here. So if you wanna watch this, Uncut and Unblurred as always on Patreon in the description, and let's go into the Revolutionary Girl Utena episode 11. Wakaba is great. Gracefully Ruthless, the one who plucks the flower. Ooh. Ooh, that's an interesting title. What's that gonna mean? She's so adorable. Love and admiration aside. Oh no. Oh no, what is it gonna be? Is it? It is? Yakisoba? Ah. Oh, Yakisoba's gone. I was just gonna say, where's Touga with his lunch as well? Here he is. I knew he was gonna arrive. No Utena. No Utena. ああ、it's working. No, his plan is working. You hate to see it. Ooh, ooh, Mickey. Mm, mm. Ending to the roses. Mm. We don't really know anything about Anshi. Mm. Utena said it, so she must say it. Yeah, she's gonna do anything that Utena tells her to do. Ah! Wow. Finally? Oh my god, that was a bit tough to watch, wasn't it? Oh my god. So even if he is the actual prince, right? And obviously there is some merit to be said about, like, you know, if the prince actually did help Utena, right? In a time when she needed it most. And that's all good and all. That is to be praised and to be, you know, appreciated. But the problem is he's trying to fully use the trauma that he knows that Utena has from her past and the entire savior complex that she has, or it's not savior complex. What's the savior complex would be from the one who is the savior. What's the complex of someone falling in love with someone who saved them in a difficult time? I'm pretty sure there is a word for it. Maybe there isn't. Either way, though, him kind of using that entire notion of that entire trauma, the entire strong feeling that she developed because of feeling that feeling of need back in the day, he's using it to his advantage. That's the problematic part, right? It's not about whether he is the actual prince or not. It's the fact that he has the knowledge of her having that trauma and then using it to his advantage. That's the problem. Oh, oh yeah, okay, yeah. Because if he genuinely just wanted to be with Utena, he would not want to rely. He would not need to rely on the past. Oh. Open heart. It feels so. It feels so odd, or not odd, but kind of like uncomfortable when you see Anshi actually agreeing to something that, you know, Utena proposes, even if Utena's intentions are completely pure and she wants to just help her out. It feels kind of like bittersweet because you're like, well, I feel like she's just kind of saying yes because she needs to say yes, and she feels like she needs to say yes because she's the bride, right? And she feels like she needs to do anything and everything that Utena says, right? So no matter, it doesn't feel like it's coming from the heart. It feels like it's actually just coming out of obligation. Interesting. Wow. is it William Tell? Is that what this was about? Mmm. Mmm.
どうしても決闘しなくちゃいけないのか、僕たち。さて、お取り込みのところ、失礼だ。そろそろ始めようか、店長。気高き城のバラよ。私に眠るディオスの力よ。主に答えて、今こそ示せ。
I'm nervous. They're acting so much more distantly. Utena and Anshi, they're so much more distant. Dios! Nice. What a shot. Here we go. He gave up. No! He's playing her. No! He played you. He played you. He played you.
よかったじゃないか。これからは君の望み通り、こんなわけのわからない決闘に巻き込まれずに済む。行こうか、アンシ。
待ってくれ。姫宮は連れて行かないでくれ。姫宮は普通の女の子に戻りたいんだ。僕がいてあげなくては世界を革命する力なんていらない。姫宮には僕が必要なんだ。
君は何も分かっていない。
本当なんだ。姫宮は友達が欲しいって言ったんだ。僕がいなければ姫宮はまた一人になってしまう。
アンシ、
はい。
君はバラの花嫁。
She can't say no, you Ooh. She can't say no to you.
バラの花嫁でいられて
Of
幸
course.
せです。
友達はいらない。一人が好きだろ。
はい。一人が好きです。
店長、こういうことだ。姫宮アンシーは決闘の勝利者の花嫁。君とエンゲージしている間は君に従うという掟なんだ。
嘘だ。
バラの花嫁は主の望みに応えた。彼女を普通の女の子にさせたいと君が望んだだけのことだ。
嘘だ。
決闘に負けた以上、君とアンシーとは何の関わりもなくなった。彼女のこともこの決闘のことも全て忘れるんだ。
嘘だ。嘘だろ、姫宮。本当のことを言ってよ。バラの花嫁なんか嫌だって。友達を作るって僕に話してくれたじゃないか。
アンシー、お別れを言ってやれ。
ごきげんよう、店長さん。嘘だ。嘘だ。嘘だ。
For fuck's sake. Okay, so oh man, it got me frustrated there at the end. Cause okay, so obviously we saw that Anshi definitely, as much as obviously she was or she is kind of like ordered to follow all the orders from the one that she's betrothed to, right, as the Rose Bride. So we know all of those things, but we did see like glimpses of Anshi's personality. Also, like we saw her, you know, talking about stuff and just genuinely, it seems like she was having fun without, you know, having any kind of order there, right? It was like she was talking to Utena, she was doing stuff, like, you know, the entire thing with her keeping all the animals and stuff. I feel like that's like a show of her personality and stuff like that. We saw a bit of her personality even outside of just, you know, the orders that she was following. So I think the issue here, if in that entire scene there, everything that Anshi said was basically an answer, an affirmative answer to the statements that that Touga was making, who's now her betrothed, right? So yeah, obviously she's gonna have to give an affirmative answer to all the statements because, well, that's kind of her order. So the only answers that she was giving there were those affirmations to Touga, right? And yeah, so I don't know. I feel like Touga very carefully decided on what to say in that moment to... I mean, he's a great manipulator. He's just... He's like the top of the world, the top of the chart, you know, in the best manipulators in the world or something. He's gotta be. That guy is, yeah, he is very good at it. Very, very natural at it as well. So yeah, I already talked about the entire thing of him manipulating Utena's trauma and stuff like that, so I'm not gonna go into that again, but it just... Man... Because man, I really wanted to like Touga, but the way that he's using everyone's insecurities, the way that he's using people around him, purely to satisfy his own ambition is just so hard to excuse in any capacity, right? Jesus Christ. And yeah, as I said, the biggest thing that irks me is the way that he's using the trauma, but we'll see where this is gonna go. I'm loving this series so much over the past 3 episodes. Like, I liked it before and it was interesting, but over the past 3, I think it was 3 episodes, that got a bit more heavy and a bit more serious. I've been enjoying them so much. It's so good. It's so interesting to see. So yeah, I'm excited to see which direction this is gonna go in. I'm worried for Anshi now, what's gonna happen with her. I'm worried for what Touga's plan is gonna end up being now that he has the power of Dios, right? And I am worried for Utena as well, because I don't think she's gonna be doing so well after everything here happened, right? But I guess we'll find out how exactly she's gonna be holding up. For now, I'm gonna end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.